What's going on, everybody? My name is Justin Gaming. So, me and the members from Gaming at its Core just finished watching the Ubisoft E3 2017 press conference, and what I wanted to do was give you my initial thoughts and impressions on all the games they showed and the entire conference itself. So, yeah, I wrote down a list of the highlights that they showed off of all the games. So, I'm just gonna run down through those games, give you my thoughts on every single one, and in the end, I'll give you my overall thoughts on the conference. So they start off the conference with Mario plus Rabbids, and this is actually going to be a game that's coming exclusively to the Nintendo Switch. So it's good to see, third-party developers like Ubisoft bringing their franchises like Rabbids over to the Nintendo Switch as well, because the Nintendo Switch is obviously going to need that third-party support. And Rabbids is actually going to be teaming up with Mario. They're going to be in a full game together, which is really interesting to see. And I believe that game is coming out next year, I think. So yeah, I'm not sure actually. I think it's next year, but yeah, let me know down below in the comments if I was wrong about that. But yeah, anyways, for me, I didn't care too much about it because simply the game looked cool, but it just didn't seem like my type of game. But yeah, nonetheless, it's cool to see those type of games coming to the Nintendo Switch. So after that, they showed off more footage of Assassin's Creed Origins and The Crew 2. Now, it's the first thing we've seen from The Crew 2 because we haven't seen any gameplay yet. But for Assassin's Creed Origins, we got a quick trailer of the game. It was cool, I guess, but like we already saw a game trailer and gameplay demo at the Microsoft conference yesterday. So, yeah, that in itself, it was kind of underwhelming, I guess. I wanted to see like a full-on gameplay demo of Assassin's Creed Origins, but then we only got like a small trailer. But yeah, that was still cool. The Crew 2, they showed that game off with, I think they showed it off with a trailer at first, and then they showed it over to a gameplay trailer. So, yeah, and the trailer they started with was CGI, of course, and then later on it moved over to the in-engine game trailer, which showed off some of the gameplay, small snippets of gameplay, which, to be honest, I think that was the wrong way to show it because I think according to like most people, they said the problem with the original The Crew was that even though it was an open world racing game, it was missing like many of the open world like key concepts. They said the open world was just, it felt really like there was not much to do, lack of content in the open world. So what they showed off of The Crew 2, I felt like they were focusing on the wrong areas because the way they like showed off the trailer, they made it seem like, yeah, we're just gonna be on expanding with like what you can do, like you can drive, and like instead of just in the original The Crew, you could drive in your car. Now you can like, I believe you can like ride motorcycles and you can like drive boats in the ocean and stuff. And there was like one other thing I forgot, but yeah, The Crew 2, it was still cool, I guess. But next they had an announcement of Skull and Bones. So they had Skull and Bones, which is their new IP. Which once they started, I was like, oh, what is this? It's like Assassin's Creed 4 Black Flag, and it seems like they even admitted it themselves because they basically took some of their games in the past, like For Honor and The Division, and they mixed it with the concept of Assassin's Creed 4. Now this is basically going to be like an online multiplayer, player versus player, pirate game where you're going to be fighting for loot and everything like that. So yeah, I guess it's kind of like the same, like the same online concept as like For Honor and The Division, where it's like PvP. But personally, the game looks alright. It really reminded me of Black Flag, of course, because the entire like whole game concept was basically Black Flag. Um, but yeah, we'll have to wait and see more footage of that. They also had, a small thing for Just Dance 2018. No one really cares about that, but they also had Far Cry 5. They revealed it with, they showed off Far Cry 5 with the trailer and also quick gameplay, which was cool, I guess. It was kind of short though. I would have liked to seen more of that gameplay, but yeah, it was still cool. Definitely gonna buy that game when it comes out next year. And what they closed it off with was Beyond Good and Evil 2. Now, me personally, I didn't play the first one, and I know that this is a game that many people are asking for, but I just felt like, they showed it off with a CGI trailer, and this really tells you nothing about the actual game. They literally could have just announced it's like, oh yeah, this game's in development. And yeah, we still don't know. We don't have any time frame when the game's coming out. We don't really know too much about the story. All we got was the CGI trailer. We don't know anything about the gameplay. So yeah, once again, I feel like the Ubisoft really wasted a lot of potential because they definitely had a good list of games that they could have shown off. It's just that what they showed off of all these games really wasn't that cool. So yeah, in the end, I guess the Ubisoft conference, I would like place it above the Bethesda conference, only because the Bethesda conference was like only 40 minutes long. and they only really showed off 2 games. So I would put this conference over the Bethesda one, but under the EA and Microsoft conference. So yeah, I guess I would put it there. We still have the Sony conference tonight, so I'm super looking forward to that. It's probably going to be the best one. I'm hoping at least. But yeah, I'm keeping my fingers crossed. Hopefully, Sony can have a good show tonight. But yeah, anyways, guys, make sure to let me know down below in the comments what your thoughts are on the Ubisoft E3 2017 press conference. What were your highlights of the conference, and what were your overall thoughts? In the end, if I had to give a score, I'd probably give it like a 5.5 or a 6, I guess. So yeah, those are my thoughts on the Ubisoft E3 2017 press conference. Hope to see you tonight at the Sony E3 2017 press conference. And with that, I'd like to thank you a lot for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.